Danny, what can I do for you?
Well, sir, I have issues, unfortunately, that have built up over the last 10 to 15 years.
Your job, I know you drive, don't
Yes.
you? Taxi driver.
Yes, I am.
How many hours sort of a day are you in the car?
I do 7 days, probably a minimum of 8 hours and a maximum of 10.
Golly, so you do long days.
Yeah.
But that means really no exercise at all.
I used to be really fit. Used to play football
Yeah.
at quite a high standard. I have no fitness regime whatsoever.
So what are the problems that you've got?
I have issues with my bowels. Sometimes I can't control myself, and these issues, and I need to find a loo immediately.
Do you soil yourself?
Unfortunately, yes.
You do? Has that happened?
Thankfully, only 3 or 4 occasions.
So bowels is one thing. What were the other things?
Okay, the other thing is that I have, I'm proud to say that I've got acne again at the age of 59. I have a skin condition on my back.
Yeah.
I've had it now for a good year and a half, maybe 2 years, and it is starting to work its way around to the sides and into the hairline.
All right, why don't you just stand up and take your shirt off for me, and we'll have a look at what's going on your back.
Okay.
Yeah, pop it on the chair. Turn around, let's have a look. And it's just your back, yeah?
It's just my back.
All right. What I also want to do is have a feel of your tummy.
Sure.
So can you come and lie on your back on here for me? Just lie flat on your back. All right, just relax now, Tony.
A little bit sort of there.
So you've got a good old hernia sticking out the middle there. When you lift your head up, do you see that bump? Do it again. There. You see that? That's a hernia. It's coming straight through your abdominal muscles. So you would have 2 straps of muscle down there. Normally they'd be fairly neatly held together.
Yeah.
They've really stretched apart, probably because of all this.
Yeah.
All right, the sort of increased pressures. And that thing is really bulging through, quite significantly, actually. And I wonder if you're not actually chronically constipated.
Really?
Yeah. A divaricational hernia occurs when the muscles of the stomach wall, the abdominal muscles, get stretched and they move apart, leaving a gap in the middle for the gut to protrude through. They look very dramatic, but they're not usually of any great medical significance, and they certainly don't need treating. When you're chronically constipated, you get something called overflow diarrhea. So when you're all bunged up, solid, the stuff above it, this is going to get a bit graphic, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
The stuff above it's got to come out somehow. And it sits there and it sort of ferments and festers and it becomes very liquid. And then it flows over the sides around the blockage and it comes out sometimes in a real uncontrollable rush of diarrhea. And I wonder if that's not what's going on with you, actually.
That sounds very feasible, sir.
Does it? Good. Well, let's sit you down and let's talk more, all right?
Do you think you could prop me up a bit with the...
Yeah, you're right.
I'm going to need a bit more, sorry.
That's all right. You okay?
Yeah.
You want to sit up?
Oh,
there you go.
Thanks very much. That's fine.
What happens when you lie down like that?
I haven't slept in a bed for about 10 years.
All right, just take it easy. Stay sitting on the edge and then stand up slowly.
No,
stand up slowly.
that's okay.
It's all right.
I fall asleep on a recliner.
Why do you sleep sitting upright?
Because I just can't get comfortable. So does that mean that I've got a hernia?
Well, you have. I don't think we need to do anything about it.
Oh, good.
But it says to me that you've got a lot of increased abdominal pressure. You know, you've got lots of stuff going on in your tummy. You're sitting down all day, so it's permanently squashed. You probably feel that slight, blocking of your breathing and things at times, I would imagine. And it just feels like there's a lot in there.
Sure.
And that's probably one of the things that's helped push that out a little bit.
Okay.
I do think you're probably really constipated and have been for a long time. So if we can unblock you, I think things will start, you'll be a lot more comfortable. You'll be a lot more in control. So that's the bowels. I'm not going to read anything more into that. The other thing is I'm going to get you an appointment with a specialist for your back, all right, to really sort that out. So we'll get started with that. And obviously this has sort of made you a little bit reclusive, has it? You don't go out much?
No social life whatsoever. I've been on my own for quite a long time now, so I'm on my own since 1989,
I think becoming isolated a little bit more and on your own, things do then slip. One thing goes, another thing goes until,
My body is telling me that I'm 70 years old and I'm not quite 60 yet.
Okay.
And is extremely wearing me down. I feel as if I've just sunken into an abyss.
Tony,
Yes?
you may go through to treatment room 1.
Thank you for your time.
It's okay.
I split up from my ex-wife in 1987, so I've been on my own probably 30 years. My skin condition on my back has been a constant drain on my confidence. I'm feeling just complete lack of self-esteem.
Come in, sir.
Hello, sir.
Welcome. Please take a seat.
Thank you very much.
Right, so you have an issue with regards to your back.
Yes, 2 years ago, I noticed that spots were appearing, and sometimes they get larger, and sometimes they seep.
Right. May I have a look?
You can indeed.
Okay, if you come across here, sir, and then if you take your shirt off, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Right, so if you turn this way.
I'm not going out because I don't have a social life, so I'm withdrawing from society.
So you've got lots of red areas, and a lot of these are what's called follicular, which means they're arising from your actual hair follicles.
My relationships, friendship and love are non-existent. And I'm enveloped in this doom which I cannot break.
Right, sir. So I suspect actually what you have is a condition called pittosporum folliculitis. Pittosporum folliculitis is due to a yeast that lives in your back, and no matter how many antibiotics you take, it won't make it better because it's not a bacterial problem.
Understood.
It's more a yeast/fungal type problem. So you probably need a short course of oral antifungals, and that should make a big difference to this within a couple of weeks, I would imagine.
Lovely. Thank you.
Hopefully we'll get this sorted out.
Thank you
for
very much.
All right?
I'm very grateful.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. Nice talking to you.
Thank you, sir.
You look very happy.
Yes, I am. Yes, because it's progress.
Oh, bless you.
Tony, come on through.
Thanks very much.
So you've seen my specialist,
Yes,
dermatologist. What are your thoughts on what he told you?
Within 5 minutes.
Well, that's a big smile.
In 5 minutes, he came up with conclusions.
Let's try you on the treatment for
Okay,
it and
sure,
see how
sure.
well you respond to it.
Sure, sure.
All right. I think your back is sort of the thing I'm least interested in, and I mean that from a point of view, I think that's relatively simple to sort out. The single most important thing you can do is
Yep.
now lose weight.
Yep.
Because you're so sedentary, you need to sharp up on your diet so much more. That will help with your bowels,
Yep.
all right, and that incontinence that you have when you have to rush to the loo.
Yep.
I think we'll definitely look at giving you something to just help try and unblock everything. I think it may make a big difference.
Yes.
I'm going to get you a dietitian.
Fantastic.
She's going to sort your diet. Now, it's going to take a lot of hard work on your part.
Yes. I was thinking there's this walk-in football that they're advertising for 60-year-olds. And I keep thinking to myself, well, I could do that. And apparently where I live, there's teams set up and everything, so there's no excuse.
There isn't, is there?
No.
That sounds a really good thing. You'll meet people that way.
Yeah.
And who knows, you might meet
Yeah, well,
the one.
well.
Come on, you've got to start believing that. So do you think today has been a help for you?
A revelation, sir.
Yeah.
Honestly, a revelation. It's just given me a direction.
Good.
Any minor improvement in my condition after today and after today is just a bonus, really.
A lot of it's going to be up to you.
Yes, I'm aware
Some
of
of it's going to be up to us.
Yes.
Together,
Yes.
we're going to see good
I hope
changes.
so, yeah.
All right?
Fantastic.
All right, Tony, my pleasure. Really nice to see you and talk to you. I've enjoyed
It's been a pleasure, thank you. Dr. Christian would give me a huge belief in my life that I thought had deserted me. Now I've got hope.
Hi, Tony.
Hi,
Are
how
you leaving now?
Yes, I'm going. Thank you very much.
It was so nice to have you today.
Likewise. Future relationships would be an added happiness to me, an added bonus to me, but I'm not holding my breath. I'll take things as it goes.